He's in pain, honey. You want to know who was in pain during this film, Zac Efron? It wasn't your daughter and it wasn't you. It was me watching it. Hey guys, my name is Joseph Curtis, and if you love movies just as much as me, you have come to the right place. Please do me a huge solid and click like and subscribe today. Also, if you want to stay up to date in my world, follow me on the following social platforms. Now, with that out of the way, let's talk about this movie, Firestarter. A young girl tries to understand how she mysteriously gained the power to set things on fire with her mind. Yeah, this movie wasn't good, guys. Just wanted to get that out of the way. It's not a good movie. But let's first talk about the things that worked for this film.
The rest of her life. We'll never see her again.
If who catches me?
Zac Efron, look at him. Just look at him. Even though there are some really awkward scenes with him, like I don't feel like it was his fault. I genuinely believe that Zac Efron's a good actor. I blame the director when it comes to moments like this in this film, like not just for him, but for the girl. And yeah, look at me. I'm already talking about the negatives. The positives, stay on track. Zac Efron, I think he has some solid moments in this film, like solid acting moments, not dialogue moments. So yeah, I liked him. What else did I like? I kind of admired the 80s vibe that they were trying to go for in this movie. John Carpenter and his amazing score for this film. I liked that. What else? Let's look at my list, shall we? Yeah, it's a simple premise. That's it. I like Zac Efron. The homage to the 80s vibe. And the simple premise. Now let's talk about the things that didn't work in this film.
Pants on fire. I don't want to hurt anyone, but it feels kind of good.
The simple premise of it. It is an interesting idea, and that's pretty much my main issue with this film. There are so many intriguing things that they set up, but they drop the ball with every single time they have an interesting moment. It just goes into a completely boring scenario, boring scene. Like immediately when you have this climactic, intense sequence, you immediately stop the film, and then they go to where the daughter and the father have to go to this random guy's house for about 10 minutes, and it does nothing for the plot. While you have these really intriguing moments that you wish lasted more than just 30 seconds to a minute, or just some action, this is one of those films that has this beautiful premise, has a really awesome setup in a sense, but they don't know where to go with it. It was just boring too. That was the other thing. It's a super boring movie. I don't care about the characters, because whenever you have these sequences between the daughter and Zac Efron, you don't feel anything because of the dialogue. That's another thing. The dialogue is so poorly written. It's very paint by the numbers, words that you would expect from a streaming film. And guess what? This is streaming right now on Peacock. Don't watch this movie in theaters. And I guess watch, it is probably a streaming film, like if you want to put in that kind of tier of quality. And I hate saying this because I do respect people for the idea of like making a film. And I'm at a point where I'm like, you know what? Maybe they are just making movies to push content, because that's just the world that we live in now. Content. And if that's the case, that's really upsetting, because they could be putting their millions of dollars to other projects that could be so much better. Yeah, I did not like this movie at all. It's not the worst movie of the year, because I know I'm sounding like I am just utterly destroying this film. In some aspects I am, yes, but it's not a trash film. It's definitely below mediocre. And I just wouldn't recommend this film. I don't think you should spend $14, might be more wherever you're living at, to invest your time in a movie like this. Just stay home. Just stay home this weekend. And that's a shame, because I was really looking forward to this. So, yeah. With that out of the way, I'm going to give Firestarter a 4 out of 10. Well, thank you guys so much for watching my review. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe. And most importantly, don't forget to be blessed.